Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Western Electric rotary dial telephone. It's a 302, and this is Julie's equipment from Missouri, and this is the initial checkout of this really cool telephone. Now we want to run through a little bit about what needs to be done. We're going to replace the cloth line cord with a period line cord that actually has a hardwired jack connected to it, and then we will pigtail out a little modular plug so that you can plug into any modern day jack. And the reason why we want to use that period cord is we've had it around the shop and we wanted to use it for a project like this one. And you will be able to see the type of hardwired jack that they would use back in the day. So it's kind of cool to see how this telephone would have looked originally in its original state. We also want to replace the cloth handset cord, so we'll take care of that issue. And the feet for this unit, the pads are bad and they need to be replaced. So we will recover the pads for the feet of the base of this telephone. We're going to go through the transmit, the receive. We want to go through the hook switch. We want to go through the rotary dial. We want to clean, oil, and adjust the rotary dial. We want to make sure that we're dialing out properly. We also want to go through the wiring, and we want to go through the bell circuit. So we will be going through the entire telephone while it's in the shop. We have a lot of work that needs to be done. We want to get a start on this unit. We'll go ahead and take some still pictures of this really cool Western Electric 302 rotary desk telephone, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the troubleshooting and repairing process. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're finished up with a repair of this really cool Western Electric 302 rotary desk telephone, and we're ready to start our final checkout. Now, we also want to mention that we have an amplified pickup taped to the side of the telephone at the network, and that's so that you can hear the audio from a receiver. And I have an amplifier back by the video. It has a button on it, and when I press the button, I can give dial tone or take it away at any time. And since it's an open amplifier, it is prone to any static interference or noise in the atmosphere. And I'm going to go ahead and press the button. You may hear a little bit of an electrical hum. I'll release it, press it one more time, and release it. So if you hear any noise during the final checkout, it will be coming from the amplifier and not the telephone. We also want to mention that we found some pretty cool stuff inside the telephone, and that's a little unusual, so it's always nice to find a couple of items. And one of the items, the smaller one, looks to be like maybe a service tag from 1950. And the little note has a name on it, and it's from 48. So it was probably put inside the telephone by the installer, but it could be from the house, the people that had the telephone where it was installed. And, you know, because you were responsible for the telephone, you didn't own it. So sometimes people would mark the telephone, and that would have been a good way to mark the telephone if it was taken. So it's hard to say, but that's a cool kind of bunch of little items that we found, and we're going to set that to the side. And that's nice to keep with the telephone because it's the history of this unit. And now what we want to do is use the analyzer and send a ring cycle like you were getting a call. So we'll start that. We'll let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time and we'll give you some dial tone. We're going to walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. We have a nice smooth return on our rotary dial. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the handset. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. Go ahead and hang our handset up. Now that we know that we're ringing in on a ring cycle, we're dialing out, we have transmit and receive. We can go ahead and press this button on the switch box. That'll give us a line out, totally take the analyzer out of the situation, and we'll call a time and temp number. We'll go ahead and give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call.
The time and temperature is coming up after this. To hear the time and temperature, just stay on the line. Today is Tuesday, September 8th. The current time, 1:37 p.m. and the temperature, 86 degrees.
We can go ahead and hang up. We can call one other number. We'll call my number, and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call. ahead and hang our handset up. Now that we know that this really cool Western Electric 302 rotary desk telephone has been repaired and converted, we can return this unit back to Julie and she can enjoy this telephone. I'm sure it's going to look great wherever it's used. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching and have a great day.